Hi. Thank you so much for letting me stay here. You know, it's funny, I moved away so long ago and I actually didn't keep in touch with really anybody in town, and so I had no idea that so many people moved away. And I can't believe that you're here watching your parents' house. That's wonderful. You're all grown up. It's amazing. You look amazing. You look so strong. You look so handsome. You really grew up into quite the young man. Well, I'm glad that I'm glad that it all worked out. Do you remember when I would babysit you? It was so cute. You were so cute. Oh my God, you know what I found? I found it well, I hope you don't mind. I was going through some boxes in your parents' garage. I was bored and I was well, you know, I was always a little bit of a nosy Nancy. But I found something. Do you remember this book? Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. Do you remember? I used to read it to you, and you loved it so much. I would do the voices. When was the last time you heard this? Really? I'm gonna read it to you. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Why don't you just sit down? Get comfortable. Let me help you relax. You know, I was always the best at putting you to bed. I was always so good at helping you relax. Oh, you're never too old to hear a little story. You're never too old. Come on. All right, sit down. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day by Judith Yorst, illustrated by Ray Cruz. I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, and now there's gum in my hair. And when I got out of bed this morning, I tripped on the skateboard, and by mistake, I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running. I could tell it was gonna be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. At breakfast, Anthony found a Corvette Stingray car kit in his breakfast cereal box, and Nick found a junior undercover agent code ring in his breakfast cereal box, but in my breakfast cereal box, all I found was breakfast cereal. I think I'll move to Australia. In the carpool, Mrs. Gibson let Becky have the seat by the window. Audrey and Elliot got seats by the window, too. I said I was being scrunched. I said I was being smushed. I said if I don't get a seat by the window, I'm gonna be carsick. No one even answered. I could tell it was gonna be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. At school, Mrs. Dickens liked Paul's picture of the sailboat better than my picture of the invisible castle. At singing time, she said I sing too loud. At counting time, she said I left out 16. Who needs 16? I could tell this was gonna be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. I could tell because Paul said I wasn't his best friend anymore. He said that Philip Parker was his best friend, and that Albert Moyo was his next best friend, and that I was only his third best friend. I hope you sit on a tack, I said to Paul. I hope the next time you get a double-decker strawberry ice cream cone, the ice cream falls apart off the cone part and lands in Australia. There were 2 cupcakes in Philip Parker's lunch bag, and Albert got a Hershey bar with almonds, and Paul's mother gave him a piece of jelly roll that had little coconut sprinkles on the top. Guess whose mother forgot to put in a dessert? It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. That's what it was. Because after school, my mom took us all to the dentist, and Dr. Fields found a cavity just in me. Come back next week and I'll fix it, said Dr. Fields. Next week, I said, I'm going to Australia. On the way downstairs, the elevator door closed on my foot, and while we were there waiting for my mom to go get the car, Anthony made me fall where it was muddy. And then when I started crying because of the mud, Nick said I was a crybaby, and well, I was punching Nick for saying crybaby. My mom came back with the car and scolded me for being muddy and fighting. I am having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. I told everybody. No one even answered. So when we went to the shoe store to buy some sneakers, Anthony chose white ones with blue stripes. Nick chose red ones with white stripes. I chose blue ones with red stripes, but then the shoe man said we're all sold out. They made me buy plain old white ones, but they can't make me wear them. When we picked up my dad at his office, he said I couldn't play with his copying machine, but I forgot. He also said to watch out for the old books on his desk, and I was careful as could be, except for my elbow. He also said don't fool around with his phone, but I think I called Australia. My dad said please don't pick up anymore. It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. There were lima beans for dinner, and I hate lima beans. There was kissing on the TV, and I hate kissing. Ugh. My bath was too hot. I got soap in my eyes. My marble went down the drain, and I had to wear my railroad train pajamas. I hate railroad train pajamas. When I went to bed, Nick took back the pillow he said I could keep, and the Mickey Mouse nightlight burned out, and I bit my tongue. The cat wants to sleep with Anthony, not with me. It's been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. My mom says some days are like that. Even in Australia. Are you there? Are you asleep? Just go to sleep, okay? We can talk tomorrow. Do you want to go get dinner? Did you like that? It was fun, right? I mean, I know I'm older than you, but we could totally have some fun, go to dinner. Oh, I could read lots of stories. Yeah, that was fun. Okay. Well, you should get some rest. I'm really tired. Sure, you can stay. You can stay in here and until you fall asleep, and then I'll send you to your room.